just absolutely thrilling. I had no idea sense of drill I would have when we got on. We can't really count, but we're supposed to have 91 classmates on this screen. And when I said to Joan, we can do 80, she said, no way. And look at the number we are. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I'm Sheila Gordon. I live in Manhattan, and I am the co-class president of this wonderful class of 63. We've known each other for 62 years. I'd like to just quickly introduce the pianist, who is my husband, who kept his maiden name and helped me put on the hat, which is now falling apart, Robin Elliott. Some of you know him, and maybe more of you will soon. It's just very special that we're all taking this moment to observe and treasure this time for all of us together. And I am just thrilled to bits. I hope you're all ready. I have my bottle of champagne. I've already poured some into the glass. All right. I have my treats, courtesy of Marlene's wonderful session that she did. So we're all ready for this. I also want to say that though I'm a pretty serious, sober, boring person, that the inspiration of Elizabeth's hat making experience, plus Rachel Blau Duplessis's collage, allowed me to have found objects to add to my hat. And I swear it feels like it's been since kindergarten, since I had this much fun. So we are prepared for this. Also, we will talk about later how we also reflect on this time of life and make sense of it all, because it is a breathtaking moment to turn 80, no question about that. We thank everybody who has made this possible. I want to say that our program for this, it can't be perfect. We can only do an hour. We have 90 some people, so not everybody can really, we can't chat. But we've had times before, and we have a session just next week, next Thursday, at the same time, when there's a Let's Chat, and people can sign on for that. And you can send us and propose other ways that we can all talk to us. Joan will explain to you later how you can communicate with each other. So we'll have lots of opportunity. What we're going to do today is just very simply have a kind of lightning swift introduction. And with everybody saying hello, you know, I'm Sheila Gordon and I live in Manhattan. And then after we do about 30 of us, we will take a break and have a quick little program. The first will be about the other preparation that we did for this, which is reflections, thinking about how to make sense of this stage of life. And then the second session will be giving back to Barnard. And then we will, at the conclusion, we will sing happy birthday and say goodbye, but just for now, or we'll say au revoir. So with that, I'd like to introduce a couple of people who are here, without whom we couldn't be doing all this work. And that is the people who represent the alumni office, Lacey Beck. And is Georgiana here too? Georgiana?
Yes, we're both here.
There you are. All right.
Hi, everyone. Happy birthday. We're happy to be here, and it's just great to see you all together.
Yeah, I'm just reiterating my hello and happy birthday.
Thank you very much. It's great to have you with us, and we're very grateful for all the uncomplaining support you give us, even though we ask you to do so much for us. I hope this makes it worthwhile for you. And by the way, everybody, Lacey is class of 14, which does make us feel old. I also want to thank all the class officers and other leaders who have led our various sessions, the book group, the film group, the chat group, and everything. And you'll find all their names at the end of the program that I hope you have printed out. We're a wonderful team, and we hope that more of you will join the team as we go. And with that, let me turn the baton or the electronics over to my partner. I think my husband's getting jealous of Joan. Joan Sherman Freilich is my co-class president, and she's going to tell you how to make sure that we don't mess up. Joan?
Okay, so I'm Joan Sherman Freilich. I live in Manhattan. And I just wanted to give a little organization to our program. As we've told you, we sent a list of names, and we're going to ask you to come on and say hello in the order of the list so everybody gets a chance, and to only say your name and where you are living. We're going to start with the group who are together in, I think it's Bethesda, Maryland, nearby, if not actually Bethesda. And then we'll go down the alphabetical list. And please don't wait for you to be, don't wait for your name to be called. Just as you see your name approaching, take yourself off mute, and then just jump right in when it's your turn. And then please put yourself back on mute again when you're finished. And it's best if you are on speaker view, and that way you'll see everybody big and you won't miss anybody. And now I would like to introduce our class co-vice president, Marlene Ruthin, who's going to tell you a little bit about, just in case you have an issue. Marlene?
Hi, I'm Marlene Ruthin. I live in New City, New York. And if you're having any difficulties, you can contact me by the chat function, which at least on my computer is at the bottom of the screen. And I am monitoring it as I go along. Or you can text me at 845-304-2660, which is my cell phone. Both of them are being monitored, and if I don't lose track of which one's going off, I'll help you as soon as I can. Again, that's 845-304-2660. I hope I didn't say 354 the first time. 845-304-2660. And now I will mute. And yes, by the way, there are now 72 of us.
Okay, so now we'll start with our readings. Barbara?
I'm known as Bobby Posen, but now I'm Barbara Klapman, and I live in Bethesda, Maryland. Hello.
I'm Adrienne Nassau, Adrienne Cole Nassau, originally in Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Hi, I'm Connie Fauché Rao, now in Chevy Chase, Maryland.
Hi, there I am. I'm Frankie Stein, and I am in Chevy Chase, Maryland. Hi, I'm Pearl Sternschuss Vogel, and I'm in Bethesda, Maryland, and Boynton Beach, Florida. Hello, everyone.
Okay, do we have Rosemary? I didn't see her on. If we miss anybody, we'll come back at the end. Okay, do we have Janet in Israel?
I'm here, Janet Aviad from Tel Aviv.
Beverly Ward Barron, Boston area.
Jean.
Marion? Okay, go ahead.
Jean Core Becker, Hoboken, New Jersey.
Frances Turnheim Bernstein, back in west, up on the Upper West Side of Manhattan after 51 years in Belport.
Okay, doesn't matter.
We just moved.
Camilla Trinchieri, Manhattan. Hello, I might be out of order.
Yeah, next is Caroline. Caroline Birnbaum, I know you're here. Maybe you're on mute. Okay, Ronnie?
Ronnie Budge, currently in Medford, Oregon, but soon to be in Seattle, Washington.
You got Ruth? Ruth Charm? Okay, Linda.
Linda Holzman Creason. I'm in Gardnerville, Nevada, in the Carson Valley, just below Lake Tahoe.
Eleanor?
Hi, I'm Eleanor Steinfeld Cullen. I'm here in Livermore, California, just east of San Francisco.
Dorothy, I saw you there in the park. Dorothy Davis. Well, I'll come back to Dorothy. Nanette? I saw Nanette logged on too. Connie Dem.
Hey, Brown Dam, Toronto, Ontario, Canada.
Okay, we're going to just keep going. Diane?
Diane DeTerra, Burlington, Vermont, and soon returning to Aix-en-Provence in France.
Oh,
nice. Marcia Rubenstein Dunn, and I'm in Miami, Florida.
Linda
hear me?
Holzman, and I'm in Gardnerville, Nevada.
Rachel?
Sorry, Rachel Blau.
You're muted.
Rachel, you.
All right, Rachel Blau Duplessis. I'm in Philadelphia, and I apologize for not printing out the list.
Gail Hochman Efros in Rancho Palos Verdes, California. That's southwest Los Angeles County.
Helen, I saw you. Helen Rausch?
Yes, Helen Rausch, now El Mikaveh, Haifa, Israel.
Let's see, do we have Stephanie Farber? Haven't seen Stephanie. Sharon?
Stephanie.
Sharon Flesher, and I'm here in New York City in Manhattan, actually at the moment in my office.
Claude?
You mean me?
Yes. I mean.
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm Claude Fortom. I live in Italy. I'm in the countryside, halfway between Rome and Florence, in a place near Perugia, if anyone's been there. Lovely place. Very lucky.
Thank you. Beatrice? Beatrice? I see you there, Beatrice. Beatrice Skolsky Gallatin, speak up.
Yes.
Hi,
Yes.
there you go.
Yes. So Beatrice Skolsky Gallatin, and I live in Tenafly, New Jersey.
Susan?
Susan Gittleson, born and bred in New York, but fortunately have also traveled around the world.
Alice? I know I saw Alice.
Alice Boland, Glenridge, New Jersey.
Great. Elise here.
Elise Whitston Gordas, Voorheesville, which is a suburb of Albany, New York.
Jane?
Reuben Gutman, and I'm in Falls Church, Virginia.
Great. Thank you all. And now I'm going to turn the program back to Sheila, who's going to lead a discussion about our Reflections project.
Linda, is Linda Sweet here? Linda.
I'm here. Just unmuted myself.
Okay, wonderful. Okay, everybody. So this has been sort of my hobby horse. As many of you know, I received a pretty serious cancer diagnosis in the past year. 80. So I've become various and full of reflections.
Can't hear you. Can't hear
We
you.
can't hear you.
You froze.
Just give her a minute to
Sorry,
she'll notice.
let's try this again. Okay, can you hear me now? No, now I'm frozen.
You're okay.
Is it back? Is it back now?
Yes.
No, it's frozen.
Yes.
No? All right, what do we do about that, Joan?
Sheila, we can hear you.
We can hear you, we can't see you.
Right.
Okay, that's all right. Well, anyway, the idea here is, you know, we've prepared for this with our party hats and our treats and this wonderful spirit, but it is also a time to think about where we are in our life. You know, if not now, when? To reflect on making sense out of all of it. And so many of you have sent in your submissions of under 500 words, kind of reflecting on where we are and where you are, and they've been fascinating. And Linda and I have been talking about this, so we wanted to just have a couple of minutes of banter about what we have learned from reading, from doing our own and reading everybody else's submissions, because this is, as Susan Robbins Stern, who has helped us compile this and taken the leadership on this project, this is a breathtaking moment to be 80. There's no question about it. And so we want to use our time well in some way or other. Linda, say something profound.
Something profound. Well, I had trouble. It's hardly profound, but I had trouble responding to the prompts. It took me a while. Now it took me 20 years before I came back to Reunion. It's taken me all this long to do my reflections. Not true. I've been contributing every 5 years. But some of it was a feeling kind of guilty, as I was telling Sheila. I'm at a good point in my life. I'm relatively healthy. I'm definitely happy. I'm doing what I want to do. And I know that's not true for everybody, and it's not true for the world. But Sheila prevailed, and I wrote my reflections, and then I read everybody else's. And one of the things was to give advice to our 18-year-old selves. And I felt like my 18-year-old, or in my case, 16-year-old self, when I read everybody's reflections, because they were just wonderful. And I truly am inspired and feel in awe of everyone. We're quite a group of women, and we've certainly lived remarkable lives. And I just want to say one that stood out, one sentence that stood out in Terry Polovsky's reflections. She said, "Thinking about my life reflection, I find it impossible to stop laughing." And I think that is wonderful. I hope we all find it impossible to stop laughing. But my reflections are very different than yours, Sheila. So I'm curious what you came up with.
Well, in some ways, mine are not that different from yours, Linda, because, well, granted, I have a doctor certified terminal diagnosis. The fact is, at 80 or close to 80, we all have a terminal diagnosis. And so it just focuses my mind a little bit more than yours. But basically, I'm just really grateful that I'm not 40 and that I have lived a good life and I'm happy with it. And I have to tell you the privilege of being a co-class president has been really extraordinary. And I haven't had more fun than making my hat yesterday, which I did. And thanks to Rachel Duplessis putting a found object in it, right? As well as taking the things that Elizabeth gave us. And I thought, this is really quite wonderful. I should be doing more of this kind of stuff. So I think that it's an opportunity. We all have limited time.
And
so
whether we choose to write our reflections or not, I encourage everyone to read them because they really are wonderful. Moved me to tears and found it quite remarkable that I've known all of you in some way at some point, and many through our class programs gotten to know better, and that's been a true privilege. So I thank Sheila and Joan in particular for that.
Well, it's been a privilege, and what the other thing is, I think Linda said that I thought I knew what I wanted to learn from the reflections, but I learned so much more by going through this process of reading and thinking about it. And some of the things I'm thinking about now, just I'll toss in so that you all think about it, is, what if, for example, for all of us, I hadn't gone to Barnard? What if? There are so many what ifs, and they're really stimulating and make me think about a lot of stuff. Then there are generational questions. We're so much a product of our times and our particular family and our particular sibling constellation and all of that. And it's really very interesting. And I'm not sure that we were aware of that when we were 18 or 20 years old. And so what I feel is increasingly making me, I hope, a better friend, a better parent, a better classmate, what have you. So it's been great. And I want to reiterate what Linda said, is that if you don't want to write this to us, that's just fine. But we just hope that everybody will pause and think about kind of who you are and what you've done and how this life has been meaningful, because it certainly has been for us. Linda, anything else you want to add?
Nope, I think that's great. Thank you.
Okay. Joan is going to be sending out tomorrow, I think, a kind of a follow-up report to this, and that will have also how you can do these submissions for the reflections if you haven't already done that. So you can start thinking about see that Susan Stern Robbins will be collecting and compiling them. The deadline is the 25th. On the 21st, thanks to Bobby Handwerker and Pearl Vogel, we will have a Let's Chat session. So that will be the first opportunity that we could all chat about some of this if people want to do that. And if people want more sessions to talk about reflections, that's as easy as scheduling a Zoom meeting. So we hope everybody will reflect on it. And we thank you all for being here, which is absolutely a joy. And Joan, let's return now to the alphabetical list.
Okay, I just want to make one comment on reflections because I've gotten this question. We will distribute all of the reflections at some point after October 25th. So they're not available yet, but they will be. Okay, so now let's return, as Sheila said, to our list, and Bobby Handwerker, you're next.
Hey, Bobby Blaker Handwerker, and I live in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Barbara Levitz Hankin, and I am on the Upper East Side of Manhattan.
Claire Gottfried Holzman, Astoria, New York.
Okay, let me just stop one moment. I saw Camille Hodgson come in. Are you still here, Camille? She wasn't sure how long she could stay. Okay. Thanks, Claire. Martha?
Hello, I'm sitting here in Manhattan, about 2 miles from our old homestead in.
We're all really busy. We're all just trying to get some answers.
Okay, can we just wait a minute? Because we're a little out of order. So I see Dorothy. Let Dorothy go
Yes.
next, because I know she's.
Can you
on
hear
the
me
phone
now?
about it. Yes.
Oh, good. I got my mute button mixed up. So I'm sitting in Central Park, Dorothy Berger Davis, and I live in New York City, Upper East Side.
Okay, thanks, Dorothy. And now let's return to our list with Martha Williamson Huntley.
Hi there. Happy birthday. I'm Martha Huntley, Martha Williamson Huntley. I love seeing the faces. I live in Cary, North Carolina, which is adjacent to both Raleigh and Durham.
Okay. Is Sura here? I didn't notice Sura. Okay. Anna?
Anna's time.
I don't know that Anna's on either. Nancy Klinger? Susan Kramer? Naomi, I know you're with us.
Naomi Wadner Slurman. I live in Fountain Hills, Arizona, where we're still learning how to count.
Julie? Irene?
Irene Lurie. I live in Voorheesville, New York, outside of Albany.
Harriet?
I'm Harriet Lyons. I live in Toronto, Ontario, Canada. And when it isn't COVID, I spend my winters in Acapulco, Mexico.
Woohoo, very nice. Judy McDonald.
Pat?
I'm Judy McDonald.
Judy McDonald.
Judy McDonald, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Judith Rothgart McDonald, and I live in Manhattan.
Great.
Do we have Pat Mallon? Okay, Carol, I know I saw you.
Carol Miles. I live in New York City, Manhattan's Upper West Side. Happy birthday, all.
Okay, Mary? Mary Middleman. Linda? Missing Linda. Cornelia, I know I saw you.
Yeah, here I am. Happy birthday to all. Cornelia from London.
Great.
Marilee? Ethel? Okay. Barbara? Terry? I know Terry's here.
Yes. Hola, I'm Terry Ehrlich Polowski. I live in Old Bridge, New Jersey, and I'm so happy to see all of you. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday. Great.
Ross, you can pop in again. I know I saw you before. We had Roz a few minutes ago, Roz Pretzfelder.
Yeah, okay, that's me. Happy birthday to all my seniors. I am still a year and a half off from that event, and I live in Manhattan on the west side.
We have Gina Pertano, Nancy Raymond.
Nancy.
Anita. Anita Reitz. Wendy, I know we have Wendy.
I'm Wendy Supowitz Riley. I live in Sea Island, Georgia, and sometimes Manhattan. Happy birthday.
Thanks, Wendy. And now we are going to take another pause in our program to hear about giving back to Barnard.
Well, hi, everyone. I'm Ellen O'Brien Saunders here in Olympia, Washington. I'm one of your class co-chairs for fundraising. And basically, we just want to thank everyone who has so generously supported Barnard. We are very proud of our class members for our outstanding support of the college. Last year, you enabled our class to exceed our annual giving goal. And we are very proud that our excellent class participation rate of over 40% is, get this, more than twice Barnard's college-wide goal for class participation. We want to introduce you briefly to the people at Barnard who work with our class. First, many of you already know Dawn Williams, our liaison for annual giving. Dawn?
Thanks, Ellen. Congratulations and thank you all. It's so wonderful to be with you today. And it's been an honor and a joy to work with you during my last 10 years here, not last, but during the 10 years that I've been here at Barnard. You are such an august group of women. You set the bar high and you served as models to classes all over throughout the years. Your class has contributed over $4.8 million over the years, and you've established a class of 1963 endowed scholarship fund. And many of you have been giving since graduation. As I said, your example shows others how to bring everyone together for the betterment of the class and the college. Just my hat's off to you, and it's so wonderful to see all the fabulous hats. Enjoy your day in celebration.
Great. And Jihei Monroe is the director of planned giving. Jihei is the person you want to talk to about how to include Barnard in your will or other estate plan. Jihei?
Hi, everyone. Thanks so much for including me. It's really an honor and a pleasure to join you today and wish you the happiest of birthdays. In my time here, I found out how special the class of 1963 is. The class is so creative and dedicated and generous. This is also the class that has the highest number of Athena Society members in Barnard's history. So from all of us, I just wanted to thank you so very much for all your work and for remembering Barnard. Happy birthday.
Hi, I'm Jackie Stewart. I'm in, oops, not.
You're okay.
I'm Jackie Stewart in Greenwich, Connecticut. I'm our class's other co-chair for fundraising. To show you the impact that our giving can make, we would like you to meet two of the recent recipients of our class of 1963 scholarship fund. Sonia?
Hi, I'm here. Hi, everyone. I'm sending a big happy birthday virtually to all of you in the Barnard class of 1963 cohort. Congratulations on reaching yet another incredible milestone of your life. Some of you may have already known about me, but just to give a quick intro about myself, my name is Sonia Gurung. I graduated from Barnard in 2017 as an economics major. I worked in banking for 2 years after I graduated and then transitioned into consulting, where I'm at right now. In terms of my future plans, I'm hoping to attend business school next year. So please send me your good vibes and prayers as I await the final decisions in the coming months from schools. I was the first honoree and recipient of the 1963 scholarship fund. So I'm so grateful for all of you for donating. And till this day, it makes a huge impact on my life because college is not cheap. And I know how big of a privilege it is to attend a private college, especially one as special as our school. So in that sense, I feel extremely lucky and blessed to not only be able to attend Barnard, but also to be able to afford it and get to know all of you. In fact, it has inspired me to continue passing it on ever since I graduated and got a full-time job. I volunteered to be a class agent for my class, and I've been donating to Barnard every year. I just did so earlier this month, actually, in preparation for the Giving Day on the 20th. So really have to thank all of you for being a guiding light in my life and showing me what it means to be a Barnard alumna, one who is giving, charitable, and generous. So thank you once again for inviting me today to be a part of your special birthday, and happy birthday. Take care of yourself and enjoy the last few months of 2021. Bye.
That's great, Sonia. Thank you so much. Haley Kane couldn't join us in person today. She majored in American Studies and Art History and graduated in 2019. Haley held a number of internships while at Barnard, including one at the Metropolitan Museum, And after graduation, she immediately got a job at the Venice Biennale, and she is now administrative assistant to the executive director of the American Academy of Arts and Letters. She plans to attend graduate school in art history. Here's a shortened version of the message that she recorded for us.
And really loving my postgrad experience so far. And I really do feel like I wouldn't be here without each and every one of you and your support in this scholarship that I was so lucky to receive. You know, it was a pleasure to receive it, not only because of the security, but also because, you know, it was a pleasure meeting all of you as well. I think I remember junior year, I met with Linda Sweet, who I know is a member of the class, and we discussed my career interests going forward, and it was actually really inspired me to apply for the curatorial internship at the Met. So I have her to thank in a way for that. And I remember the annual scholarship dinners being a joy, meeting and talking to Joan and other members of the class. I'm really grateful, and I'm sorry I couldn't be here in person to offer my congratulations and a happy birthday, but I'm excited to be able to submit this video. So I just want to say thank you and happy birthday, and enjoy this wonderful time and this wonderful event.
I want to add my thanks to all of you who have supported Barnard in so many different ways. First, by contributing to our endowed Class of '63 Scholarship Fund, which has made it possible for young women like Sonia and Haley to be at Barnard. Second, for making a planned gift to Barnard. And if you haven't included Barnard in your will or estate plan yet, now's the time. Third, annual giving, which all of you know is essential to Barnard's being able to bridge the gap between revenue and the cost of a Barnard education. And speaking of annual giving, as Sonia mentioned, Giving Day is October 20th, less than a week from now. You can make a gift to the annual fund in advance and designate it as a Giving Day gift, or you can contribute online on October 20th. Either way, you can help Barnard earn valuable challenge funds as part of Columbia's annual Giving Day event. So we thank you all so much for your very generous support. We love you. Let's get on with the hellos.
Okay, Joan, you're up next.
Hi, Joan Regal in New York City. I live in Gramercy, and I have written a couple things in the chat because I'm also not 80 yet. But it's really been wonderful to talk to all of you and listen to all of you.
Okay. Thank you. Linda?
Hi, I'm Lynn. Hello?
We can hear
Hi.
you. We can hear you.
Okay, I'm Linda Robbins, bi-coastal, just back from Santa Cruz, California. I live in Ridgewood, New Jersey, and I don't know what happened to my picture.
Okay, Paula.
Hi, I'm Paula Auerbach Rosen. In case you don't remember, Class of '63. I want to wish everybody a wonderful, happy, healthy, and delightful birthday. And I just want to say it's very meaningful to me because my mother, who was always my cheerleader and was one of the reasons that I came to Barnard, she died at the age of 48. So forget about 80. She never made it to even 50. Anyway, that's a sad story, but I'm very grateful to be here and to be joining in with all of you. And I'm especially grateful to the wonderful children that I have who are carrying.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Paula. Ann? We have Ann Rosenberg. Susan Rudnicki. I thought I saw you, Susan. Okay, Judith Schneider, I know you're on.
Yes, I'm here. I'm
Okay.
Judith Schneider, and I was Judy Morganroth at Barnard. And I live in Columbia, Maryland. I'm glad to see everybody.
Thank you, Judith. I'm sorry, Stephanie. You can just keep, no, don't wait to be.
Stephanie Seacrest, Stephanie Smith Seacrest, wishing everybody a happy birthday from York County in Pennsylvania.
Lucy?
Hi, Lucy Friedenson, Shahar, Upper West Side, Manhattan.
Naomi?
Hello, I'm Naomi Schoenthal Shapiro. I live in Piscataway, New Jersey. Happy birthday, everyone.
Cynthia? Cynthia with us?
Yes, I'm Cynthia May Sheikul Islami, now living in snowy Salt Lake City, Utah, and soon to return to sunny Cairo, where I spend half my time. I wonder if anybody actually has their birthday today. So happy birthday if you do, and happy unbirthday to the rest of you. And congratulations on reaching 4
Hi, I'm Gail Sonnenberg in Austin, Texas. I turned 80 about 10 days ago.
Linda, I saw you. Linda Smith?
Linda Smith. Hi, Linda Smith. I'm also Chevy Chase, Maryland. I guess I missed the first time around, and I'm happy to see everybody. It's great.
We have Ann Spear with us.
No.
Phyllis Stein. Susan.
Hi, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes, you can hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, sorry, it says mute. Happy birthday to everyone. I'm Susan Robin Stern, sending wishes from New York City.
Is Amy here? Amy Tenzer? Betty, I know we saw Betty.
Unmute.
Hi, this is Betty Tiago. After 29 years in Houston and consulting in Latin America, I came back here to New York City in the West Village in 2006, and that's where I've been again. I'm back in New York.
Camilla, I think you said hello, but you can say hello again.
And happy birthday to the rest of you. It's not my birthday yet for a couple of years.
Oh, that's why you look so young.
Okay, how about Beth Worms? Are you
Hi,
with?
Beth Worms. I live in Erdenheim, Pennsylvania, which is just outside of Philadelphia. And my birthday was this past Sunday, and happy birthday to everyone.
Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
I'm Carol Rosenthal Wexler, and I am in Sydney, Australia. And I got up at 4 this morning in order to be with you all.
Great to see you. Susan.
Hi, I'm Susan Udevan, and I live on what's known as, in Montclair, is known as the Upper West Side of New Jersey. And I'm delighted to be here.
Anna Zagaloff. Thought I saw you, Anna. Ann Zill, I know I saw you.
Anzil, come on. Where's Anzil?
Come on, Ann, we talk to each other sometimes. Ann.
right, we'll come back. And Aliza. Lisa, you were the
This is
first
Ann,
one.
this is Ann. I finally got unmuted. I mean, I'm a citizen of the world in a sense, but I love my perch in Portland, Maine.
Thank you. Aliza, you still on? And Carol Burnett, I just heard from this morning. I don't have Carol. Okay, so now we're going to go back to a few people we missed. Rosemary, are you with us? Marion Bauer, I know I saw you. Wanna say
I'm
hello?
here. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can see you too.
Hello. Happy birthday, everybody. Mine is next year. Thank you.
Mine's in 2 years.
Oh, you beat me.
Okay, Caroline.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good. Caroline Fleischer Birnbaum, Larchmont, New York. Happy birthday to everybody. I will be 79 in a week and a half.
I just want to go through some other people we missed.
Hi, I'm Eliza Zutra Elman from Rehovot, Israel. I'm happy to see all of you. Thank you for this opportunity.
Where is she?
Hi, Elisa.
Hi, Betty.
Yeah, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Hoping to see you too.
Okay, I think Ruth Charnas was next on the list, Joan.
Right.
Is Ruth here?
Let's see, Nanette Demain. Stephanie Farber. I'll just run down the list. Anybody can please pop up if you're one of these people and you're here. Sura Roken, Anna Kaddish, Nancy Klinger, Susan Kramer, Julie Nemo, Mary Middleman, Linda Rolnitsky, Marilee Ostbaum, Ethel Patton, Barbara Petrados, Gina Protano, Nancy Raymond, Anita Reitz, Ann Rosenberg, Susan Rudnicki.
Yes, I am here. I had muted,
Great.
unmuted.
So say hello. Where are you living, Susan?
I live south of Boston in a little town called Norwell in Massachusetts.
Okay.
And it's a pleasure to be here. I'm sorry I didn't unmute.
Okay, well, we got you now.
Okay.
Okay, Phyllis Stein. Anna Zagaloff. And Carol Burnett. I think that's it. Some of them might be hiding because my count is up to 71 on my Zoom. Okay.
Thank you guys for doing this.
Yes,
I'm
indeed.
going to turn the program back to Sheila.
My computer is acting up a lot. We want to thank everybody for being here, for being part of this, and even the people who couldn't get on at the last minute. It's wonderful to have known that you wanted to be here, that there are that many people in our class who came together to celebrate together, and this is a joyful moment for all of us.
And who are still alive.
As I said before, Joan is going to be sending out an email to you over the next day or so with email addresses, so you can be in touch with classmates who are on this call with more information about the Reflections Project. And so please watch your email for this and for other things. We have our chat session on the 21st, a week from today at 2 o'clock. That will be fun to get together when there'll be more time to chat than this session has allowed us to do. And now to bring this to a close. Anything else I missed, Joan, besides introducing our soloist?
I don't think so.
All right, I'm now pleased to introduce the Hat Lady, Elizabeth, known to me earlier as Betsy Smith in college. And Elizabeth lives in an adorable village called Hastings-on-Hudson, which is just about half an hour north of Manhattan on the Hudson, as it were. And Elizabeth is going to, first of all, sing a happy birthday to all of us with our special words, which are at the bottom of your page somewhere. There we are, at the bottom of your page. And then after she finishes, we hope everybody will unmute and we will have the most cacophonous rendition of happy birthday from all of us. It will sound bizarre, but we will have a lot of fun and we hope to hear from you all again soon. Thanks again to all of our class officers and leaders for everything they've done. Thanks especially to people like Janet and Elisa, and especially Carol Wexler and Cornelia from London for signing in from Australia and Tel Aviv and everywhere. It makes it very special and inspirational for all of us who haven't moved from the Upper West Side. So with that, Elizabeth, are you ready? Is she
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, our Happy birthday to 63.
And once more, everybody, lift your glass. Let's sing it together, everybody. That was great. Are we ready? The words are very meaningful, so let's all look at them. Elizabeth, start us off.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to me.
Are we really eight?
Happy birthday.
Looks in the park. Here. Here's some information.
Thank you, Robin.